Mad rude. Mad rude. Sorry. For blush, I'm gonna use
finally, I'm not running back. I'm turning up and down and I'm coming down. I be coming for your mind, running in. I be fighting for your time, right? I know it's fine, I know it's good. Damn, I know you're mine, you know it too. Fine, I might be wrong, but I don't care. I judge in my own, just been on there waiting for you to come here and be.
So I always start off with my brows, and I apologize in advance for my lisp. I have both retainers in top and bottom. I removed my braces about 2 months ago, so yeah. I'm gonna be looking down because I have a mirror right here, so yeah. I'm just gonna be looking down. I always start off with my brows, that's number one. My skin's already moisturized, washed, cleaned, exfoliated. I don't exfoliate every single day. I don't recommend you exfoliate every single day, but today I did. And yeah, so I start off with my brows, just a clean spoolie, and I brush them. And then what I will do next is use my Benefit 24 Brow Setter Eyebrow Gel. This stuff is amazing, I'm obsessed. It looks like this. I really love this eyebrow gel because of the brush. It helps me achieve a soap brow type of look. I love how spiky the comb is, and the flat side is how I achieve that soap brow look. So I'll show you guys. So with the flat side, that's how I lay the hairs down. I make sure I have enough product. Lay the hairs all the way down, like literally just, as you guys can see how I do this. And then the spiky side is what goes in and kind of defines my hairs. So the hairs have that really nice definition. And I like the front a little bit more fluffy. And yeah, this is really what shapes my brows. So that's that. Other side.
Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew aside. All the niggas round me, die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG.
You can honestly leave it as is. This is really that like soapy brow look, but I don't like it on myself like this. I like it a little bit cleaner and polished. So I'll go in and just brush.
I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just the one I'm really a screenshot. Way that I've been living unconventional.
So the next thing that I use on my brows is concealer. I never skip this step. Currently I'm loving this concealer palette from MAC. I really like the consistency and the texture of this product. So to clean up my brows, I honestly mix like the first top two. So that's the shades NC15 and W10. I just really like a bright, clean under the brow look, and you'll see. So with this product, I go in with my favorite brush. This is my favorite brush to clean up my brows. No, this video is not sponsored by MAC. Yes, I work for the company. No, I'm not being biased. So this is the brush I use to clean up my brows, and I love it because it's nice and thin, and it really just cleans the brow up really nice. It honestly does the job for you because of the squared front. You'll see.
Zanny boss, once I door, brand new bag. College girls, give me head in my raft. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, off the juice, Cody got me tripping. Got the coupe.
And then I'll go in with a blending brush and just blend out the concealer.
Addy boys got some 60s in my bag. Lips sealed, ain't pillow talking on no red. In my earlobe got 2 carats, VV.
So that's one brow. I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the other brow. I'm gonna speed this up though.
Money when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with backstabbing, my whole life's disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks I don't believe, but she says she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
So my brow prep is pretty much ready. Eyebrow gel, clean up the brows, and then now it's time for the skin. I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury spray. It's a setting spray, and I spray this all over my face, give it a couple seconds, and then move in with primer, and then I do my foundation. So this is the spray. It's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So I'll literally just spritz my face. This helps grip the makeup and keep it on way longer. And so for primer, for today, what I'm going to be using is the Makeup Forever Shine Control Step 1. Again, I have oily skin, so I need to make sure that my oils are kept at bay. I also love the MAC brand new mattifying primer. I will put a picture right here. That stuff is phenomenal. It has witch hazel in it, algae extract, it minimizes your pores. It's bomb. But for today, I'm using the Makeup Forever Shine Control Step 1. So the Charlotte Tilbury spray at this point is pretty much all dried. So I'll go in with the primer and I'll put this on my T-zone where I'm really oily. This amount is enough for each little area. So forehead, nose, sides of nose, and then my chin. That is more than enough. I like to tap this. Honestly, I like to tap everything. I don't really like to rub. What? And you guys can instantly tell this mattifies you. But it doesn't leave you like dry and crunchy. It just does a great job at mattifying, in my opinion. Look at my forehead, when before it had all that shine. So the shine is pretty much all gone. Now is when we'll go in with the foundation. And the foundation that I've currently been loving since winter, honestly, has been the YSL All Hours foundation. I love this stuff. The coverage is great. I love the texture. I love the consistency. And it has the pump. So this is what it looks like. I am in the shade BD40 Warm Sand, Baby Daddy 40. And like I said, it comes with the pump. Actually, before I go in with my foundation, I use a color corrector under my eyes and pretty much anywhere that's like dark mark. Like right now I have this mark right here. This will end up fading and going away, but I was doing extractions. So the color corrector that I like to use is the MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Peach Luster. It's just an orange color corrector. So this is about how much foundation I use. You can see it's pretty runny. I like a runny foundation. I don't like it too thick. Take my finger and dot it all on my face. So I lied. I will use 2 pumps on each side. So I use 2 pumps for this side, and then I will end up probably using 2 pumps for this side, or like 2 pumps and a half. I mean, I'm sorry, 1 pump and a half. But as you can see, the coverage is amazing. All I did was the color corrector really in my dark spot, which is like under eyes, a little spot here, and some hyperpigmentation here. But I still had marks on this side, and all I used was the foundation. So foundation's bomb. Don't forget, whatever residue you have left on your beauty sponge or whatever tool you're using, whether it's a brush or a sponge, always, always, always drag it to your ears and a little bit down your neck. All right. Foundation is on. Next is concealer, and I have also been loving this concealer since the winter time. Actually, about the same time that I got this foundation, I got this concealer, and I've been loving it. It's the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I'm in the shade Parfait. I love a bright under eye, so I'll use my concealer under my eyes, of course. I like to draw a line there and here. I don't like to do that huge triangle. It's just too much. And at the end of the day, you're still gonna blend it, so it's the same thing. Less is always more, especially under the eyes. I love me some cream bronzer, cream contour. I have been loving the JUVIAS Place foundation stick in the shade JACMEL. Just for some warmth. It's not really contour, this is more bronzing. I will show you contour in just a second. That's the contour stick. So I like to do it from the top of like my sideburn, I guess, to here. Forehead, I mean temples, forehead, yeah, all around. This is another concealer. You don't have to use 2 concealers. Obviously, you know, this is just what I do. I don't always do this, but it just so happens that I re-upped on this concealer, and this is the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in the shade NW24. And then I also like to use a contour color, like a cooler color, right on top of the bronzing. You notice how it's much softer and more subtle. I like to mix both colors, so it gives me a bronze and a contour. My nose. And by the way, this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but it's actually in a stick form, but I like to use this as my contour. Always blend upward, always. And you'll notice that I am tapping, stippling. I do not like to rub and or buff. Just stipple and tap. Because what happens is if you do go like this and you're very quick, you are disrupting the foundation that's underneath. So let's always tap, stipple, and stay away from the dragging. I like to use a liquid blush as of lately. This is the color Bliss from Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez's makeup line. I like to place my blush a little bit higher up because I do have a round face. So if I place my blush in the apples of my cheeks, it'll make my face rounder. And that's not really the look that I prefer. What I will do is the areas that I'm content with my foundation, I want to set with a powder really quick before I move on to my concealer. I like to kind of let my concealer just chill for a little bit, thicken up. I love, if you have oily skin, you need this. This is the LANCOME Long Time No Shine powder. And again, I am pressing this in. Nothing crazy, I just have oily skin, so I need to set my skin. Like, yeah, the foundation is a matte finish, but if I don't set it with the powder, then it's probably gonna get really oily. So press. Don't forget your eyelids, and always blend up. And the reason I like to do my contour, my cream contour and my cream blush first, and my concealer after, is because if it got muddy, if it got messy in this area, like let's say I didn't do a good job blending it or whatever the case may be, the concealer goes in and kind of cleans everything up.
Turning up and down and down, coming down. I be coming for your mind, running in. I be fighting for your time, right? I know it's fine, I know it's good, damn. I know you're mine, you know it too, fine. I might be wrong, but I don't care. I judge in my own, just spin on it.
Alright, so it's time to set my under eyes. For my under eyes, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. It's bomb. And I mix a little bit of DERMABLEND Translucent. Before I set my under eye, I just want to make sure I have no creases. And then I'll go in.
Tell me what you want, I be going in, finally, and I make eyes see, and I make it with.
And now going back to my face, the LANCOME No Shine powder is what I use to set the rest. So you see how it's pretty shiny here? Yeah, we gotta set that.
Please make that tea, the vibe is made, the vibe is made. It's my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you one more try.
So I'm gonna bronze up my skin.
Come and get this on, you can put it where you like. I'ma tell you on my vibe, but now I see you've just been on there waiting for you to come, yeah, and be on that 13. Ride my way, would you write my mind? Cause I've been giving you my time. Baby, I make rice, and I make it where you lemons. Yeah, flower and all, I'd be the one you run, yo. And I'd be for you and no one else. Tell me what you want, I'd be going in.
So for complexion, honestly, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna finish everything up and I'll come right back so you guys can see the final result. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, please do consider subscribing if you are not already. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And comment down below whatever else you want to see next. I have a lot of ideas. It's just hard. It really is hard. But anyways, yes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Taco Tuesday, I got the cheese, she tasting the Kool-Aid. We go to the club with a new babe, she gon' do what the